start the recording. That's gonna sound really funny on the VOD back and forth. That's so I can separate them out, so it's a little easier for me to sort. Also, it makes the VODs more separate because some people get confuzzled. And yeah, AO is simple. They're just gonna go into these 3 question marks, find a good spot to put up a cop. I'm going to then send up an M113 filled with some dudes to hold that position, and then they can keep exploring. They can index whenever, because we've got about 2 hours to work with this. But let's see, ANA. I think ANA is actually blue 4, which is fine. Do I want to use... Which faction do I want to use? Because there's 2 different ANAs. I can use RHS ANA or 3CB ANA. I guess we'll stick... Oh, no, they're there. So, let's do... for Doctrine, usually we try to use RHF stuff first and then 3CB. But that might all change up soon. So... Makarov's the guy that runs the main mod set, so he is in charge of testing everything, and he's really good at what he does, so... Admittedly, he can have a bit of an attitude, but we all can. It's TSB. People have earned it. That also, giving them that little bit of leeway helps prevent them from getting burnt out, because we've seen that time and time again from everybody. I'm thinking a double support team. Actually, a support team with a fire team attached should be good, and then they can all fit in there. Cool. Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and spawn a single sentry dude to copy and paste. And I can put him right here. When your sub gets overlooked. I'm sorry, Donor. I did. Yeah, no, you're right. Donor, thank you for the 7-month resub. I'm sorry, man. It's... I'm bad at Twitch. I'm sorry. Thank you. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you're staying safe among COVID, and I hope you get a kick out of this. That's my bad. That's completely my bad. Now, I don't know if Kid Mobius is still here, but... So, how do I put this? He was arguing why it's such an issue of when you switch guns for to an enemy gun. Again, I already talked about weapon PID being an issue. People get confused. And again, in CCO 8 yesterday, my last stand, my last time in that AO, when I got critically screwed, I was gray, I couldn't see straight. I killed 7 dudes. No, was it? It was 3, 4... It was 5 or 6 dudes. I already lose count. But that was because I picked up an M4 and I shot them with a gun that they thought was friendly because of the gun sound. They didn't think it was enemy. So I caught them off guard that way. So imagine that in a PvP situation, and then imagine it now in a PvE situation where players think they're fighting AI and players aren't going to pick up enemy weapons and such. So, you know... That's one issue. Another issue is, what if you run out of ammo for that gun? For that AO specifically, yeah, PID by sound. CSAT was only in, the caches were only in that one area. Usually people pick up guns because they're better, but both, NATO already had 6.5, so there's no reason to get a CSAT gun. But imagine if they did the southern AO first, and then went to the middle one and the northern one. What if that guy ran out of ammo, now he didn't have a gun anymore? I didn't have any spare guns in the helicopter. So... You know, that would have become a logistical problem. You just have to keep picking up enemy guns, and that's dumb. And then it's also a squad issue. If someone drops all their ammo, now he can't be relied on to give mags to his buddy, and, you know, people can't give him his mags. Usually when you have everyone in the same squad using the same weapon system, it helps, you know, for sharing magazines. Furthermore, some of that AO was CQC, especially the first one. Again, what if they started with the southernmost AO and they worked their way up to the northern one where that entire platoon of infantry, you know, players was in that area? Usually, because they know I run around in those AOs and shoot people, if someone turns into a building with that gun into friendlies, most people don't say friendly coming in, they just hear footsteps and they quickly check back. The first thing that goes in the building is the gun. If I see a gun that my friends aren't using come into the building, I shoot. I pre-fire that doorway, because I don't trust it. Because it's probably the Zeus trying to kick my ass. So, that's 4 reasons right off the bat. I could keep going, but you know, it's again. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're doing like an anti-Stasi campaign or a casual campaign, you have to, you know, pick up a gun because you run out of ammo. That's perfectly fine. And that's how I die in FNF a lot. Yeah, because you're allowed to steal the enemy's guns and confuse people's PID. I did it in CCO8, even though I technically wasn't allowed to, but it was my last stand, so I didn't care at that point. But I got a shit ton of kills with it. It's really easy to confuse... people will easily confuse audio ID of their own guns if you pick up an enemy gun and use it against them. But, you know, it goes both ways. If you pick up an enemy gun and you're with your friends, they're going to confuse you. And I'd hate to see you get shot by friendlies, because then that creates a whole issue in on itself. And yes, this is Homeworld, The Keepers, because I love the soundtrack of Homeworld 2, but in my opinion, I prefer the regular Homeworld. But Mox has an issue with his cup. So I'm gonna go tell Mox to update his cup. Or at least, I guess, clean it. I don't know. Unless cup literally just update, in which case, screw us.
Yeah, no, he had issues with mods some time ago, so he's working on it.
Yeah, righto. I mean, we still got time. This doesn't officially begin for another 2 minutes, but I think you guys could get this done in like 90 minutes, give or take. And well, we've got 2 hours 15 minutes, so good enough. Just let me know when you guys are done. Come by me. We'll do a little quick PID thing, and yeah, I'll let you go. Yeah, that's fair, Infidel. I did, like, towards the end of that CCO yesterday, I relied on weapon PID to find people. Oh, I'm excited for Homeworld 3. I know they're gonna have good music for it, though. Just the team, who they're bringing in. I broke my #1 rule about pre-orders, and I put 1,000 down, because that game was literally my childhood, but we get to know everything going on, and it's so nice. And it's, you know, some of the original people that worked in Relic working on the game. And when they gave the pull out, I was very quick to say, hey, do everything Homeworld 1 style, Homeworld Cataclysm style. Please don't do Squadrons again, because that was so abused in multiplayer. So you just had one ship get back, you get all those ships back for free. I hated that. I hated it.
Good.
And then battle cruisers were super freaking OP. Literally every game was just a race to a battle cruiser.
Yes, I believe we are.
Danny is running training, cool. Let the new guys know. What's Homeworld? It's an old real-time strategy. The reason you haven't heard about it is because StarCraft came out at a similar time, and StarCraft kind of won the RTS game genre at that point, so everyone flocked to it. But imagine EVE Online's predecessor.
I can rock NG if we need to.
I would, and if you don't know what that is, it's just a massive RTS game in space with spaceships, and you blow your each other up, and you have to be mobile with your resource collectors. That's another thing I hated about Homeworld 2, is that the resource collection points became static. You just held 4 asteroids for the entire game instead of going through various different resource pockets across the map. It made it feel more StarCrafty. I didn't like that. Well, I know, but, you know, what EVE Online is as a game, it's a giant spaceship game. I literally tell people, just think EVE Online, but RTS. I know EVE is an MMO. Also, there's no spreadsheet simulator. There's only one resource. But, God, my perfect Homeworld 3 would be if they took Homeworld Cataclysm and just built off of Homeworld Cataclysm. Like, the upgrade systems they did, how you had to call your ships back to upgrade. A lot of people thought the Beast was cheesy. I loved the Beast. Which it was just flooding space, to be honest, with an infection beam, but... Oh. No, I'm in my early 20s, but... No, Homeworld I grew up with. I mean, fuck. Where is she? Behind my monitors, I got a pile of discs. We got Warcraft 3, we got my disk drive of Homeworld right there. We also have Star Trek Armada. And Star Trek Armada 2. Which one's this? Pearl Harbor Zero Hour. Yeah, all the good games. All the classics. Malone, funny enough, back when I was just starting out, my 100 subscriber special on YouTube was just me playing a match at Homeworld and just thanking everyone. I need to get back into, I got a few friends that play Cataclysm. I gotta do some multiplayer matches with them again. I've been holding off, though, because, one of them got uninterested because I bullied him a bit too much as the Beast, and, then school picked up, and I haven't had the time. Also, I know other people don't find this amusing, but if you take a, if you take a Beast video and you speed it up by, like 1.5 times speed, it makes the Beast sound like chipmunks, and I just find that hilarious. That just shows how young and childish I am, right? Anyway, Kid responded. Let's reply to it. Well, I know, Kid, but at the same time, how do I put this? A lot of communities out there will yell at you if you do something like that, though, and I can say that because I've been to almost all of the big communities out there, and the ones that I haven't been in are the ones that are really tough to get into or are elitist anyway. So, in all honesty, like, I get not being mad at new people, but at the same time, TSB, our place itself, if you screw up, we will yell at you. I've been yelled at plenty. Everyone that's a T3 here has been yelled at, especially the guys coming up that can potentially become T3s. Because that's the best way we've seen on how people get better, because we've had people that we coddled in the past that keep making the same mistake, and then we just have to put our foot down and ban them because they do really stupid shit. For example, John 5, and if you remember him, you'll remember.
Bring up the drone.
Yeah, go ahead. It was fully made. Just let me know when we want the brief, and we'll go. So, for those of you who don't know, John 5 was a really good pilot. We had, honestly, I think our best we've ever had, though some of Iceberg's maneuvers reminded me of him. But he kept doing gun runs on his own. He kept engaging AOs on his own. And his last straw was when he, it was a Nogovo mission, and he blew up Sniper Wolf's squad. And Sniper Wolf is, like, the dad of TSB, so yeah, that didn't really go too well. Yeah, gun run the T5 squad. You never want to gun run the T5 squad.
Yeah, just fall.
But yeah, no, we give new people shit. And yes, that weeds some of them out, but we've also had our fair share of people that should have been weeded out. So I'd rather have us be a little toxic and weed people out than not be toxic, and then we have the people that should have been weeded out that try to cause a shit ton of drama. What did you do? Ah, yes, it's a fine box. It's an excellent boss, Frox.
Hmm?
Why'd you pin me 3 times?
Did I ping you? Oh, I'm sorry. I need to debind that then.
Ah! Okay, I just did a super lag spike and somehow 360 jumped over your head. Okay, that was cool. Fuck.
You good?
Yeah, I just forget I'm God sometimes, but get the fuck down from there. Eduardo here, actually, that's not a Middle Eastern.
You're gonna get yourself in a trouble.
Anyway, let me just upgrade the bad guys to have better weapons real quick. Kelly?
Wait.
You know, this could be worse. I'm not gonna say how it could be worse, but it could be worse. He could run around and cable tie everyone. Like he normally does. I mean, kid, again, every community is different.
You range with the Vector 21, I can't remember.
I've been in hand helping run TSB for 4 years, at least the Arma section of it. And I've... if I knew what I knew now, we would not... we'd be a lot different, but we probably also wouldn't have as many people, because I would have been stricter in the beginning, but...
Why can't I find the one?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I can call in I can now get it.
There's some things I want to say, but I also don't want to air dirty laundry, so. Yeah, TSB's in a good place now. It used to not be because of some things, and yeah.
What are you looking
It was a
for?
pain.
Nemesis?
Oh, no, Infidel, I'd love it if you could just run up and cable tie people in FNF. That would be awesome.
Have or-
No. Uniforms for us have.
they've got
PMC.
the PMC stuff, that's what they have.
But I mean, me personally, that's, you know, been around the block at a lot of places. I can assure you TSB is on the lower end of toxicity compared to some of the other places I've been to. But there's a big range. You know, you got your casuals, your Uber milsims, everything in between, and it's all about just finding the place that you like to play. And for a lot of people that play Arma, it's not TSB. For a lot of people, it's not Star Sim. It's not milsim. It's not
Go
casual.
ahead.
It's whatever they want. You know,
Whenever you're ready.
that's part of the joy of this. All right, so. First and foremost, that is, I called him Eduardo because I can't think of a Middle Eastern name, so that's him now. This is what the ANA guys look like. Don't shoot them, otherwise you're going to cause a big incident, and they will shoot back and mobilize against you, and then the U.S. will have to pull out support and not help you, and you'll probably all die. But anyway, we are at the We Are Here marker. If you scroll all the way out, you'll see that Blue 4, which is the U.S., kind of controls the airports, and all of the FOBs and COFs have been given to the ANA, which is Green 4. And then we got these big patches of red that represent where Middle Eastern militia, Taliban, whatever the heck you want to call them, have been maneuvering around, but no one's really done anything to do that. But U.S. is still trying to help the ANA kind of keep the peace, especially around, you know, Blue 4 airfield. So you guys, because most guys are being sent back home, have been contracted to go to these 3 blue question marks where at least U.S. Command and the ANA think would make good positions for a cop. That way they can track movements better in this zone to basically, you know, try to take control of that area. Now, if you think that those 3 question marks suck and you can find a better position in there to watch most of the AO, feel free. Also consider that just because there's trees doesn't mean that they can be chopped down and things be built on top of them. So, you know, just consider the area from a... you know, strategic advantage of the plateau. Otherwise, secondary objective is if you see anything that Middle Eastern militia guys probably shouldn't have close to an airbase, such as aircraft or artillery or massive amounts of weapons or, you know, something crazy like they might try to attack, you can either deal with it yourselves, you can call me up, and I could possibly loan you some support. And if you get completely fucked, let me know on a Blue 450 and I'll send 2 Apaches. But that honestly should not happen based on how this AO is made, but just in case. Because they will do all of the work for the rest of the AO. So that's basically, you know, you throwing in the towel.
Are we able to call in certain strikes just on small little targets? Or...
They will not be on your net. You guys are PMC. Consider me like a CIA dude that then tells them what to do. But I'm not going to put you in direct contact because they're not going to be told what to do by a bunch of hillbillies.
And if I take offense to that?
Well,
Too bad.
I mean, okay, Skelly booping you on the head there was justified, and I can't believe I just said that, but... Anyway, you got 2 cars, you got a motorcycle. If you give me a good case for another type of vehicle that you would possibly have, I'll hear it and maybe give it to you. But that drone Frost hat is expensive, so.
Alright. Sounds straightforward enough.
The M1A2 SCPV2, because reasons. Is that the open top car with the 50 cal on it that SOCOM uses? Also, Tin, I read what you said earlier. Feel free to DM me that idea on Discord. I always love reading op ideas. Wait, what just happened?
He's trying to hide it in the crate.
Oh. I don't think it wants to be hidden. It's,
I don't see it. Where's it? What?
it was floating behind you, and it's self-aware. It's self-aware! Skelly has it. Why did you give it to Skelly, the guy that runs around and cable ties people?
It was. So if everything to do in the drone, I was just
Well, you said it doesn't want to be hidden.
Okay, I clearly need to put this on.
if everything to do that, steal the drone ops terminal when he's not
Got the drone.
so much fun just to steal the drone.
5-0 check.
Good check.
So again, real simple. Find a place for a cop. Let me know. A&A guys in a 113 will go in to start building it, and you continue on your merry way. Once you're done, come back here, let me know, and if you get your teeth kicked in, let me know, and I'll send 2 Apaches to do your AO for you.
Solid on everything.
So, anyway, deeper look at this AO. I've got multiple 4-man patrols. I got a few camps up on the hill, some
Hey,
at the
you know what
fob
would be a lot of fun
position,
for an op?
or excuse me, cop position, some not. What?
Doing anything where it's like small little, I don't know, army guys go out and they have to establish cops throughout Lithium and use 4-5 tool to do.
So, fun fact, this is a test run for that. Because I literally thought of this morning and didn't have the time to build a giant custom ambient, what's it called, fortified tool roster for it. So if you enjoyed this concept, let me know, and I'll do a few more of these throughout the finish campaign. But I'll let you build the cop.
Coordinates, and I also have a long range range.
Okay, now I'm gonna spawn one of these just to look at it. Because you're tempting me. Oh, it's A2. Gosh, I am dyslexic. I only get tanks for it, though, unfortunately. Let's try SCP. EP, not CP. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's a tank. I'm not gonna lie, a tank in the giant mountain range probably won't be the best idea. But I do have a few nice little traps put around. I got a grenadier turret over here with a guided range. And then the secondary objective is the this. And if they miss it, then I'll just shell the airbase, and my CIA persona will be very mad at them. It's a tank. So, sounds like they're making a plan. I put this in as a what if, and it's actually gonna get used. Okay. Anyway, if you want to watch a multi Twitch where Outcast is also streaming, and you want to watch him die to an AGS 30, there's your op. Oh, by the way, it's 1 life. But they, yeah, they found one of the other campsites here. Wait, why is the multi not working? Damn it, multi! See, it's set. Watch this. I'm literally just gonna hit the save button 5 times, and now the damn thing's gonna work. Yeah, I don't know why Stream Elements does that. Like, I'll set it, I'll hit OK, it'll save, but it won't actually save. So you gotta just, like, spam the space button, and that lets you resave it, and then you can do that 5 times. Oh, they pulled the dismount point back. Now I'm sad. That's okay. We can still get them. They have that marked as a camp. So the drone they're using is the throwable Raven drone. I can't track that on the Zeus interface. I'd have to literally, like, find the damn thing. And I hate it because I can't track it. So I don't know if I'm spawning units, like, right at where it's looking or not. So it breaks immersion. But at the same time, I've already told people I just don't care anymore. Because I can't do anything to watch it, so whatever happens, happens.
We're going to be dismounting just to the east.
So they're going to take 1 car and then 1
Command, we're stepping off.
thing over there. This is high, roger. Alright, give me an A10 just to take off. The 164, screw it.
Awaiting orders.
Just for some ambience.
Outcast in stand, just a heads up, keep me updated, both you and Frost on what the hell is going on in those villages to our west. Okay?
It's okay, Iceberg. It practically takes itself off. I say as I try to pull up, and it's not pulling up. Pull up, you little bitch! Pull up!
Copy that.
Yeah, I think I kept the flaps down too much. Oh well. Nobody knows. Oh, Iceberg, ouch. Honestly, I would love to attend flight school, but I can't do it today because, we have DND in 2 hours, and then while I'm not playing DND, and they're going through the other, like, 12 people in the session, I gotta finish schoolwork.
Updating things as we go along. Just keep an eye on your map.
It's a gigantic pain in the butt.
I'll check the map periodically, but let me know on radio if there's something big or something extra sus.
Something big, he says. But yeah, this is gonna be another chill stream, just to relax, so, Garrison, PID unknown.
Be advised, BM21
There's a BM21.
Solid copy.
Wow. I hope they figured that out as the oddly suspicious thing. Yeah, it's 40k Dungeons and Dragons. I think it's called There Is Only War, but it's run by the leader of the 700th. It's pretty fun. It's casual. I get to, I play a village idiot that does about 60 to 75% of the combat, even though I'm actively trying to kill them as a joke. And yet I'm still able to do all of the combat because I roll, the roll system for it's inverted. You roll off of a D100. If you get a high number, it's bad. If you get a low number, it's good. And last session, I never rolled anything greater than a 30. So my degrees of success were super high, and I'm like, oh, but I'm trying to fail here. Shit happens. Larry, how was the op? Thank you for the 50. Always appreciate it, but I want your 2 cents on the op. Did you enjoy it? Because that's all that matters to me. But the 50 is appreciated because that helps me, how do I put it? Not have to rely on Bloodwing for an income, which makes her slowly resent me, which means I lose her, which means I lose my will to live, and then I just go down the drinking hole, and then you find me, similar to how you would find Thor in that last Avengers movie. Just sitting around. God, I'd become a Fortnite streamer. Ugh. 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 That got dark quick, yeah, right? God, especially with the Fortnite part.
Just a heads up, little update. We have possible ID on a...
Just got a bit angry with your squad because they got lost, yeah, and they were
enemies
missing around constantly. It happens with the public op, but that's fine. Again, hope you enjoyed it, but, you know, dealing with people can be a bit
Disregard,
messy.
it's not on your route to the dismount point. It's off to the northwest by about...
They were just told
800
that
meters.
people are here, but now they're being told it's farther up ahead. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Bloodwing and I had a serious talk about, like, potentially setting up an OnlyFans, but
Does Frost have its
if it does happen, it's not going to be under either of our known aliases, and we're going to start from scratch. I'm going to use some other contacts that know me to promote it. So,
Well, from...
that's the official stance.
Wait, what?
So you'll never see me talk about it. Let's go with that.
Hold your position, don't push. New intel coming in.
Saying bye.
Yeah, this means their drone is somewhere up here, but again, it's the freaking Falcon one, so I
Be
can't
advised,
see it.
Primary threat at this time is an AGS that is looking off to the south.
Those fuckers found my AGS.
I would hug the bridge line that is directly to your southwest. Hug it more to the southeast side so the AGS doesn't get out.
Not Fortnite, never Fortnite.
Between,
Damn right, Norwegian
5.64,
Orc. Damn right. No Fortnite on this
68.
channel. The only Fortnite thing you're gonna get is that disco grenade in the 40k mod set, because I absolutely love that thing.
Line given.
You
Confirm.
can you can throw it and make people dance like Ricardo. I didn't know this. We can actually throw it at people and it forces them in a dance animation. So I'm totally gonna do that to some people. In the next 40k op, which isn't going to be this weekend for me, it's going to be the following week. I posted the mission development mod for it. It's a really cool base I built. I'm just hoping the frames hold up. Can't have shit destroyed. But Norwegian, Larry, again, thank you for the 50 spots. Hope you will keep enjoying the ops. Seriously, it helps out so much with the channel.
Copy.
And I hope you get a kick out of this operation.
Right, I'll try to go along that line. God knows if we're gonna make it without getting under fire, but we'll try to get into that valley.
It happened once, Yanni, but it was quickly suppressed. It stayed within the higher-ups in TSB.
We'll need to break.
I still don't know
somewhere
how
where
it
that
actually
AGS
happened.
Won't have eyes, so I'll probably.
Because the
continue
way it
going
happened,
on
it was through
southwest.
Bloodwane, but
I'll copy.
there was no way for it to happen because I don't really have any social media presence, but
over to the southeast to assist you on
Ah.
your route.
I know I do have a few fans that follow Bloodwane's cosplay account, but we both agreed there will never be any photos of me in that account, so. There are some partial body shots of me, though. Because when she goes to cons, I usually dress up in, like, a full suit. I get an earpiece, like, the whole 9 yards to just make it look like I'm security, and I'll just hold her umbrella for her when it rains. Or snows. Because it's fun. No, it didn't, Larry, because I know exactly who has it, and half of those people don't even play anymore and don't really care, so wink. No, you haven't, Tin. No, they haven't. No. No.
Let's see.
We're not making me paranoid.
We're pretty enough.
Shh. Exactly. Shh. Big bag of shh. Just like Dr. Evil.
It might.
Hold position. Do not push any further.
No, Yanni, I don't, because I have my fucking camera cord tied up in a knot that I have to be sober to get.
And then adjust to the west after breaking line of sight.
Because I thought about it and I tried it once, but that knot saved me. So that's the emergency knot.
We were going that way anyways, but thanks for the heads up.
Update on Intel 4-man patrol along your black line.
Solid copy, 4-man patrol.
I might stream with the balaclava again, though. I did that as a FNF thing just to see what happened. Some people liked it, some people didn't, and it just kind of made my face itchy the entire time. So, you know, maybe once or twice every so often, but we'll see. So I'm not trying to show any movement because that's a tell that I RC'd it, but I'm just watching that road. I'm not going to immediately light it up unless the AI does it, but it's just a check. But I think they just, yeah, they kept in that little divot. I didn't see it, so. That should be good. 4-man patrol's leaving that section, though.
Drone op says the rest of the route.
What was your question, Jay? Sorry. So are you gonna show up with the balaclava if we get go get drinks? No, I'll show up to you in person. Just
get eyes on us and see.
Don't leave my damn picture, guys. Come on, I'm a paranoid about my security, man. I'm one of those guys that'll never get a smart fridge, for example. And if my printer ever makes any weird noises that's not supposed to, I have a gun, and I'm going to shoot the printer. Not sure if you've seen that meme, but God, all the smart technologies scare the shit out of me. Because they're so easy to break into, because that's what I used to do for a while, before I was streaming. But now we get into an area where I don't want to talk about, because that's what my lawyer said, so...
Your current route.
Finger guns.
besides the 4-man.
And yes, I do want to do a VTuber of OpChan. It's just gonna be a while. That's something to tackle after I finish college, which will be after this semester.
Trying to get an updated position on the 4-man patrol.
Well, yeah, Jay, I mean, you can also throw it out like a 5-story window and it'll do the same effect.
Drone up, be advised, we got eyes on patrol. They are not
Fridge, you are running.
Northwest from us.
A firm, we have eyes on the 4-man patrol as well.
Look, the
Updated
Fridge is
marker
gonna
on that.
transform into a Terminator and just kill us all, man. That's how Skynet's gonna win.
Drone up.
They're gonna overload the batteries in the smart
fridges. We'll continue going on
and
west
cause
towards that
significant
big rock face where
casualties.
the patrol currently is, and we'll try to start our engagement.
We should have an op where we attach fridges to the Terminators from Max Terminator mod.
Solid copy. I'm assuming none of you guys are
Just make an attack of the smart fridge mod. Why?
You're
'Cause
going to
why
alert
not?
the majority of the AO. You have multiple contacts within that 4-man patrol radius.
It's not a
of
fat
about
Terminator,
400,
it's a
500
wide
meters. They're gonna be able
Terminator.
to
It's
hear
a,
your
it's a
gunfire.
Terminator with a bullet shield.
If you honestly thought that we're gonna do this silently, my dude.
Just plain devil's advocate, you asked me to.
Fair enough, but no one's silent in this Haji land, so.
Route updated on 4-man patrol.
Solid copy. We're gonna start moving along that way now.
All fridges are sleeper agents? No, they're refrigerated agents. It'll catch you out, man.
Hey, High Command, do we have to drive Moxie up to them, or are you able to just TP Moxie up to them? Moxie
I'll
won't
be
cover the
nice.
rest of them. Appreciate it.
So again, this is just one of those AO where it's a giant AO. They got, 2 hours
advised
because
your
the
patrol
whole fun
spotted
of the
just off
operation
to
is the
the-
chase and the evasion and the getting things done
New
their
patrol
own
spotted
way.
off to your southwest.
And that's something that can only be done with up to, 20 people tops. And even then, 20 is too much. More like 12.
How copy last Tempest?
New patrol southwest. Confirm?
Confirmed.
Right. The
Pass,
fridge
marked
will
on
just
map.
randomly spoil your milk trying to kill you. Exactly. Exactly. You can't trust them. Oh, Jay, honestly, I think
on
the
Southwest
U.S. needs
updated.
to spend their budget on a lot more concerning issues
if
for
you're not careful,
2021.
they'll
But
show up on your
I'm
6 o'clock when
again,
you
I keep
engage.
my politics out of this because that's a big
Solid
fat
copy, that's why
open
I told you
door
to keep an
for
eye out for
bad
us
stuff.
and walk us in.
So they're driving right behind this 4-man patrol, staying behind it so they can at least stay stealthy. By the way, this is a standard op, so I forgot to do it. This is my pet. This is my kryptonite. I always forget to do that. My 90, 35, 50, 50. It doesn't affect spotting though, because I always keep spotting on 50. So it doesn't affect them getting seen in the AO or weapon reaction to it, but it does, decrease their accuracy and just increases their general skill, which means they're more likely to fall back and make the better call in combat and stuff. So
Enemy
I
patrol to
know
your south,
that's
you
why I
diverted moving
teleported Mox
south.
up, but Mox is also he's not officially a T3 yet, but
Solid copy
he's
on
probably gonna be by next week. So. Oh, I didn't read that last part. Last. Oh, gosh, I'm sounding Japanese now. Yeah, Jay, we can go get a beer. I'm sorry. I'm fucking blind. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's the CCO. Like, just sitting down in a chair for 6 hours, coordinating with, anywhere, it was like 60 people, trying to kill an additional 60 people on the enemy team. It's debilitating, man, and it lasts. It's not going to be as bad as the last one, because that one I was literally drained for days. Like, this one I'm a little more upbeat about it, because it was more balanced and more fun, but I think I'm just slow because of that.
Be
Plus,
advised, your north
I
appears to
had
be
to wake
clear
up
and
early.
so
Only got 4
contact
hours of
your
sleep
west.
because I had to
So
start on
copy.
schoolwork. And when I
We
finish this, I gotta go get
contact their
schoolwork
west.
done
We're
while
gonna
I'm playing
pull back
D&D,
to the
so I gotta
east and try to set
multitask
up
again.
an ambush
Ah.
for them.
Yeah, right. U.S. having one of the oldest drinking limits out of the world. It's weird how everything goes.
Contacts to your west are circling around the rocks heading north.
Do they usually talk that much afterwards in
Sorry,
debrief?
copy.
Depends on the
We
op, Donnie.
assumed
If they
are
fucked up
probably gonna
Royale,
circle
there's a
back
lot of
to our
talking. If they
space
all
on
did
top of us. We
well,
can, get
usually
them
not
there.
that much talking, because debrief isn't about sucking each
copy,
other's
Deborah.
dicks
You
and
can
saying, you know,
advise
oh, you
yourself.
did this really well. Oh, I hope Liru got that. Although I accept that because I want people to feel good about the actions they make. But primarily, so we can say that's secondarily what we do. But primarily, debrief is where you reflect on what you did wrong in the operation and what you can do better for
South
next
side is
time.
Clear. Drone up.
That's
going
where
off
I
net,
see
picking up the
debrief being the
move.
most important thing. It's also a good place to get feedback as a Zeus, but I also have the feedback Zeus channel, so I usually keep to that instead so I can primarily focus debrief, at least for TSB, to be, you know, about player actions and how they could have done it better. Because hindsight's 2020, but you would hope after so many failures, people start learning from their success. Again, that's how I do it. There's plenty other people out there that do it differently, and their systems work for them. That's why there's so many different successful communities out there that work across a bunch of different standards. But, you know, I know mine works. TSB's been alive for, actually, we've been alive for 3 years. A little over 3 years, because, I can't count the 4th year, because the 4th one we were under Luton and VG and Ahoy World, and that whole debacle. Jeez, pig. I would say you do need a little bit of sobriety in your life, but okay, you do you. So I think these guys are waiting for this patrol to pass. So, I mean, they could technically just do this stealthily if they pick a spot where there isn't any bad guys, but... Yeah, no, this patrol, it's gonna swing down on the southern side. I think I pulled a dum-dum. I was supposed to get their short-range net. Ooh, Nemesis brought 2 different scopes. That's cute to see. I love doing stuff like that. You got your long-range scope and then your short-range scope.
Outcaster.
Which, in the whole
Frost
scheme of
will
scopes,
moving
usually it's a
into engage.
medium-range scope because
copy,
your
be
rifle
advised.
is meant to also be a
Drone
short-range
off
weapon.
net, or off
Super
drone net,
long-range
now
scopes
currently
are meant
moving
for,
right
like,
now.
dedicated sniper
Sorry, copy.
anti-material rifles, you know?
Figured it'd be better to get into a position to support you if something goes south.
What is F&F if you don't shoot anyone?
More
True,
people, the more the
Stephonix, but
merrier.
there's also
I'm
a
happy to be
reward
both ways.
in sneaking around everyone and then doing the objective. For example, stealing their resupply truck and, respawn truck and driving it to the ocean. But in hindsight, I should have just gone cross-country into Kavala with that bitch.
Where are they?
Alright, so we have a little bit of gunshots. I'm gonna get some alerts down. That car, we're gonna send up immediately. I'm gonna also spawn in a squad back here, and we're gonna go check out the noise. I don't think there's anything else, just based off of where things are. I don't think there's anything else that could go check that out, but... Let's see, I'm gonna sneak a 2-man squad country team to come over here, and we're gonna go check that out as well. Just to be curious about the noise. But yeah, cars coming up quickly. Could notice them.
If you have each shot, go.
Tempestal, Outcast, be advised.
So they're clearing
Drone is
themselves
going
on
back up
AT
in the air.
here.
We are going to see if we can
Copy.
Oh, apparently the drone was
we're gonna
down,
see
so
if we
yeah, I
can
could
get eyes back on you.
So copy, be advised, we have decked the patrol, but there is apparently a technical moving up on us. We're pulling
Yeah, so that
back to
techie was in the
trench
tree
basic
line over
into
there.
Engaging.
They did mark it, so
Solid copy.
he's gonna find the
Drona
bodies.
is back up. Keep me updated.
Solid copy. Let you know. We'll let you know when we got an update for you.
Ouch. That was an HE rocket. Made Fudgehead McGee here go defend only.
Daddy option.
And they drop him immediately.
Be advised, technical appears to be dismounted. Or blown up.
Hey, firm, we got him.
Be advised, it appears most of the contacts to the north of you are KIA, possible 1 or 2 squirters.
Shift your eyes to the northwest.
Gotta go in and out because that's a
Some
scope
contact
glitch.
there.
Solid copy, shifting eyes to the northwest.
Gonna be short. So literally the top of the scope. I saw some movement up
Drone
there.
repositioning. Be advised, 2-man patrol possibly moving towards your position to the northwest.
Let's go ahead and
Hey,
reload.
firm, engaging.
So we did just hear some more gunshots over there.
Break. Be advised, full squad coming in from the town to your northwest.
Solid copy, we're bailing to the south-southwest. We'll try to swing around.
ETA till your position, about 3 mic.
That might have been actually completely on target there. No, they got in the Vic and drove away, but yeah, so hitting that ridge and then I'm still hearing those explosions. Some of those made them up there quick, so geez. Yeah, full squad's gotten together. They're gonna go check that out. No one's been alive to really confirm anything. But we're, so there's a lot of different ways I do things depending on who has radios and what, because these are just Middle Eastern militia chuckleheads with guns. There's no coordination, it's just people all kind of reacting individually to stuff. But, you know, a guy in charge of a big squad would generally have a short range to communicate. But, you know, the 2-man teams, the 4-man teams, they don't have any radios to communicate. Unless I'll write it down my doctrine to say that they do, or I'll put it in their inventories, but just to go with that. The BTR was below... What BTR? Wait, I'm confused. What BTR? Well, so I PID'd... So, I didn't know where they were, but I saw movement. You can watch the footage back. There was some movement up here, and you could tell because you could see it through the tree. So then I, you know, just shot up there because there was a smoking vehicle and a bunch of our dudes. Like, this guy would have watched that vehicle explode, so... He knows something's up there, so he's just going to fire at what he sees. How practical are stealth-based PvE missions in Arma 3? Very. You just have to really maintain careless hold fire and lowering spotting down. It's just, are your players capable of doing something like that? Just know that if you group all your AI in a single garrison, if one of them dies, all of the other ones are going to get aware, so you got to separate them all. But it's possible. It just requires a lot of tinkering.
Updated 3 mic.
Solid copy. Keep in mind that Skelly managed to flip our Land Rover, so we're on foot now.
Solid
Nice.
copy. Do you need us to RTB to go grab another Land Rover for you?
No. I will lose speed this way, but we have flexibility.
I know
Solid
Billman
copy.
in
We
TSB,
will
he does
stay on
some
standby
really
to be able to
good
go back, pick
stealth
up another
ops,
Land Rover for you.
especially on the German border. I don't know if he does them anymore, but
Sounds
they
good.
were master class. And if you screwed something up,
You're
you were
right,
in
there's
for a
6 of
world
us,
of
so-
hurt. But yeah, no, they're entirely possible. You just gotta really experiment with it if you haven't done them before.
Be advised, lost eyes on EI squad. Last known position of EI squad.
Yeah, Stefanix, I know.
193 pushing southwest.
I know. I was gonna run those 3 dudes over, but then they pulled into the garbage area, and I
Solid
couldn't follow
copy.
them.
That means there'll be
And I knew the
intercept
the Bradleys were around. I didn't want to get smoked early. But another fault I made was I thought those Vics would respawn. If I knew that they were that they didn't respawn, I would have driven that
Be
sucker
advised, it
off the
appears
map.
everything else to
all
your
the way on
northwest is
the
clear,
eastern
minus
corner.
that squad and the town.
But I thought I
copy,
could have
we're
sworn
moving
I
to
read them
check out
that
the
they respawn every 3
objective,
minutes, but
so-
that was me being completely wrong. So
Тарамьё.
that's okay. Reading's hard, even for me.
Тарамьё.
We all make mistakes. Yeah, Crusader. I can't think of any on the top of my head because I do stealth ops in bunches. So like for a month, I'll do like a handful of them, and I won't touch them again for a few weeks. But usually that's because it's niche, and the players get bored of them very quickly. At least mine do, but every player base is different. Yes, Ali.
Updated marker on map on
the
EI
time
squad
AI put their gun
088
flashlights on.
192, still moving southwest.
So they're talking about another patrol. But the time they put their flashlights on is the same time that vehicles will put their headlights on, and people, AI will switch to their night vision
Appears
goggles.
to be moving towards where
They
the
will
tech
do that
wreck
automatically.
is.
We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo. God, I haven't heard a Jimmy Neutron reference in a while. They will keep them on in a relaxed state too, Ollie. You just have to usually go into the AI kits, even if they're vanilla, go in and rescript the guns to have those flashlights. And then not every gun is going to be flashlight capable. For example, Russians, you cannot put a flashlight on the PKM, and they usually give PKMs to their auto riflemen. So you either have to change it out for like a gunner role where it's an AKM with a gunner mag of 75 rounds, the drum magazine, or just not have them have a flashlight. But yeah, there are ways. Again, you just got to play around with it.
Closest to us, correct.
But arm it into
Affirm, the one that's
sandbox.
off
You
to
can do
northwest.
whatever you want in the
Or,
sandbox.
sorry, northeast.
So I copy.
Женida. Дарьё.
All right, now I'm gonna flip a coin because there's two bases. There's that one and then that one, and this guy is gonna be sent as a runner to go report to it, and it's this one.
Be advised that 4 times EI.
So I'm just gonna have him run down differently, and if he runs into him, he runs into him. Where's Outcast located? He is probably with the main group. If not,
Oh,
no,
copy.
he is back here with Frost. They're doing an Overwatch thing. So they're just kind of being a Overwatch element, but the main force is back here, so. Yeah, anytime, man. I've always loved to answer Zeus-based questions. Because without Zeus as our mission makers, this game will die. Even if it gets all the mods in the world, because you still need people to make those missions and, you know, have everyone experience it.
Tempestal update, be advised. It appears
Yeah,
nobody
no,
at this time is pushing.
He's just overwatching his
Second.
buddy, and the buddy
It appears
team
you are
here
clear,
is
nobody's
Frost,
pushing
who's
you.
using the drone. But these guys are gonna go up and clear that camp.
A firm. Be advised within 1 to 1.5 minutes we'll probably draw heat again.
Soft copy,
yeah,
be advised, possible QRF
Gigolo,
after you engage will be from the town to your east,
I want to say
as well as
2018 and
town to your
2019, I did a
west,
load of
town to your
ODST
northeast, and
campaigns.
town directly to your
Because
suggested
normally
exit
the,
vector would be off to your northwest
actually,
towards
let's
the
listen.
enemy 6-man patrol.
they're
as
talking
that
about how to
squad
get
that
this
is
group
to the
in and then how to
southeast
get
of
them to
there.
leave because they're planning things in
A
AO, which is
firm
actually
on
really
the
cool to listen
exfil
to. So
route, we'll
I'll try not to talk while they're talking.
engage and move to the opposite.
So, I mean, I did a lot of ODST stuff back in the day, but it was usually against insurgents because the elite model has been out for about a little over a year, but nothing else has really come out. There are some ripped mods out there that let you get Jackal and Brute bodies, but Optray gets really mad when you use them. But they are putting a focus on Optray. It's just going to be slow because they have to rebuild all the skeletons. But at least when 40K started developing new skeletons for the Space Marine, a lot of other groups followed. So we're at least going to start seeing that now with the mods. But I'd say wait another year and we might get somewhere, you know?
Update on EI squad on your east, be advised. This is still moving around that heavy.
I just heard Nemesis there a little bit, but yeah, those guys are pushing up on me. These guys definitely heard that noise. These guys heard that noise.
شنیدم. شنیدم.
And I'm gonna have this guy panic fire up there. And then if I want to really, really be a Chad, don't try this at home, kids.
I'm assuming you guys have already noticed the town off to your west is engaging you with 50 kills.
Affirm, we noticed.
If you really, really want to be a Chad.
Be advised, we are assessing the position for the viability of a fob.
Solid copy. We'll update you on any enemy QRF coming around.
Much appreciated.
One of those flew way over. I hope it didn't hit friendlies
Update.
down there.
SPG or a Hornet, most likely. We are not sure at the moment.
Solid copy. Update. Be advised. Squad off to your southeast is now making double time towards you at your question distance till approximately time till it reaches you is approximately 2 mic.
How does this guy control that? Nobody knows.
Updated marker on map. 300 meters to your south.
Is it working, Habib? Well, at least I didn't hit any,
Be advised,
the other
four-man
position with
squad
that.
approaching from your northwest at this time.
Yeah, they're gonna steal this Vic, though.
New exit vector suggests that you push off to your north. Break. Engage four-man squad off to your northwest. Push north-northwest. That's going to be your best viable way of getting out of there.
Solid copy.
Alright, I'm gonna have another squad of Middle Eastern militia come in. Again, we're gonna slowly increase the amount of elements I have in this AO.
If you engage that four-man squad, that town is going to have eyes on you, so just be extremely careful and make it fast.
Just to cross in. And then we'll also bring a second one from the south.
Outcast, be advised, we have stolen the insurgent black off-road and we're making our way northwest down the slope.
Solid copy. Contact or move direct northwest opposite
Yeah, so they
side of the
disengaged.
ridge line of the four-man EI patrol.
No, I
Maneuvering drone to
haven't,
get eyes to the
Gigolo.
direct
That's,
north.
Be
Sorry,
advised, we're
Jigalag.
just north of the
But,
four-man
that
EI
sounds dope.
patrol. Keep me updated.
Solid copy. Drone repositioning to get eyes on the north side of the AO.
when I'm just using a little global phone there with the ringtone. Yeah, this is basically a big SPG-9, and I am not afraid to use it, even though we were going to use it against the airfield, against the infidels, but Habib panicked, and, you know, they're getting reports of their positions randomly dropping, so they're thinking there's special forces somewhere. So,
Tempesto, this is Outcast. Be advised, you're moving a little bit faster
Rocket
than
it.
we can get the drone up, so you're going to be without intel.
Solid copy, Outcast. We're gonna find a position to hunker up and patch up.
so patch up, I think, from the RPG and maybe any of those rocket hits.
Stop going south. Stop going south. Be advised, drone op says if you go more north and west, you will be clear, but if you crest that hill, that entire town is going to have eyes on you, as well as the EI squad off to the south of the question mark and the four-man patrol.
انجام میدم.
I'm gonna have that four-man team run down.
دریافت شد. دارم میام.
So copy on all, Outcast. Be advised, we're currently just patching, quickly patching right up, so we're gonna swing around.
Solid copy all.
Do they have an underground desert garage? No, they've just been hiding this in the little rosters here. Rafters, I don't even know what to call this. I guess the little crawl space between the building and the wall. But I thought about building a small underground bunker for this, but, you know, again, I thought about, you know, just for this AO to be a test for, you know, random cop building. I think that'd be a bit cooler.
Outcast, be advised, we have good eyes from our current position.
Yeah, they're using Be Advised as a bit of a filler here. Be Advised usually is more meant to be more so if,
Outcast, be advised, we have good eyes on the
Be
BM-21
Advised would
and
be
from
if
Phoenix,
they
we're going
wanted to
engage
alert the
them with,
BM-21,
AT
you know?
weaponry, and then we're gonna
But some people
skedaddle from our current position towards the western.
Some people mix it, you know. I mix my radio
FOB
comms all the
location.
time. I accidentally out
Solid
people when I
copy.
shouldn't, for
I
example.
would advise against. You have an EI squad approximately 300 meters off to your southeast. If
But
you
we're not-
engage now, you need
We're
to be
not a
moving
super
almost
duper
instantly.
milsim,
So
so
copy, be advised, we have a.
it doesn't really
getaway ready,
matter
so-
for us. Why do I have 4 dudes? Go back to him. Yeah, so this is just
Appears that
funky
squad that was
orders here.
shadowing you
Wow,
south
Habib,
has
your
regrouped
Vic
with
just
the
got blown
four-man
up.
EI and is now one squad plus
So
four
50
man.
cal just noticed. That's gonna pull everything to that area, because that was their big bad.
Be advised, your north and west are still clear.
Stand by, Outcast.
I want to make sure all the patrols are now angry, because those explosions
Alright,
could be heard
Outcast,
for
please
miles.
send your last.
Be advised, north and west of your position is clear. Enemy squad pushing towards
You know,
your
actually, now
target.
that I know to listen for it, it's kind of funny how often
Copy,
they
we're
say it.
trying
But
to
again, I
make
just
as much distance as possible and drag their forces around.
radio isn't,
Solid copy. Shifting drone off western
you know,
to
it's
western
more of
side
a
of
milsim
AO.
thing. As long as I can
Starting to scout
understand each
the
other, then it's
western
fine with me.
northwestern mark.
Yeah, it's just Tempestal's way to speak to. Yeah, Norwegian, usually for TSB, if someone wants to put something priority on the net, they'll just yell break, 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 and that lets everyone shut up. But things like saying emergency traffic or priority traffic, you usually don't get those in TSB. Now, 506 Milsim unit, oh yeah. We be advised, emergency traffic, priority traffic, break, break, break. Yeah. But TSB, more casual. And it's that type of balance that, you know, some people actively seek out because, you know, super casual is not for them and Milsim's also not for them, so we're in that nice little in-between space. Yo, dog, bad bros coming from the north. It's a ghetto op.
Be advised, enemy squad located off to your south-southwest, moving towards the road.
Good copy.
Real quick, one of my groups for a thing, for a school project messaged.
Be advised, that appears to be the only contacts by the...
I can't unhear it now. Ah, Norwegian, why'd you bring it up? I can't unhear this.
All appear to be clear.
So copy.
Ay. So sorry, that's the group project for, I bitched about it earlier, but the one class that's eating up all my time, they're just messaging about a few things, and I'm just putting my 2 cents in of saying, you know, maybe we should do it this way because that wasn't trying to sound like a dick, but that's how the professor said to do it, so please do it that way, because otherwise he's going to take points off, and don't do that to me. But they also shot a dude up here. Or maybe the guy blew his friend's head off with the Dishka because of that angle. But yeah, no, I like this. They're going to engage this team. Yeah, so I faintly hear the bullets over here, so now we're going to have these guys follow.
Pestle, are you currently in contact at the moment?
They're going to radio to other squads.
To the south.
Solid copy, we're looking to see
But
if
the
we can
four-man
find that
teams are
enemy
still
QRF
going
that's been
to,
following you around.
Continue on.
Be advised,
But yeah,
we'll
this
be
four-man team's
relocating
going to stay
again
with,
soon.
with the
Solid
I
copy,
can't
you should be clear to
unhear
push
it,
up to
Norwegian. God
question mark.
damn it.
Suggest that you move over to the southwest.
You're
of the
right, though. If
question
you
mark and then
listen
push
for
up
it,
east
it is
towards
kind
it
of
so you
funny.
don't
Like,
have the,
if I
town,
put on my 506
with eyes on you.
milsim hat on, yeah, you're right. I can see why it would annoy a few people. But again, it's just how they speak. But
Confirmed.
gotta take this hat off
Alright,
now. So what these guys are doing is they're baiting all the QRF that's coming out. But what's also going to happen is this is going to systematically provoke more OP4 to show up. So I'm going to build some OP4 real quick that are going to like come out of the back road from this village. Because they're also kind of mad that the Vic went out. So a 50 cal Vic, we're gonna have that pull up. We're gonna execute
Be
Habib.
advised, the squad that's been shadowing you is approximately 600, 700 meters off to your east at this time, pushing towards your current contact.
Hey, firm, be advised that I'm currently driving, so my responses will be delayed.
Solid copy of you engaged and destroyed that
God,
contact that was
freaking
involved.
frackety jackety whackety.
Hey, firm, promote spark.
Solid copy.
OP4 status angry. Yes. Angry boyos. Norwegian, I know you gave me fitty, but I'm gonna strangle you. That's okay. It's all in good fun. I'll forget about it in a few days. Hopefully. I hope. No, we are going to execute Habib for his incompetence of not keeping the vehicle safe, and we'll do it with the 50 cal. Oh, great. Now I'm going to have to stop reading chat. They still have to call in the 113 here, and if there's a bunch of bad dudes, then they're just going to help defend the 113. Oops, that's my phone. Forgot it was on.
Updated marker on the squad shadowing you.
Just changed my in-game name to Be Advised.
Sorry, copy outcast. My boys have spotted them.
I mean, if you're able to come off from where you're at, you could easily get that off your back. But I mean, yeah, there's 14 of them.
Stand by, we're surveying the location.
There's gonna be a lot more than that.
Be advised, new squad spotted.
Can't unhear it!
We will mark position.
Okay. Okay. Showers, titties, cider, water.
Break. Be advised, you are going to be pincered at this time. Suggest that you get ready to expedite
So
and head
mad.
west and then south. New squad located 072-189.
I was about to say, see, you did break to get his attention.
Solid copy, squad southeast.
That goes in space. Ah. It's a very valid point. I agree, but gosh darn it, like... Can't unhear it.
New four-man patrol spotted off to your direct east. Regrouping with the 14-man EI patrol.
Solid copy, outcast, be advised, we've surveyed 2 out of 3 positions. We'll go look at the last one, then clean up any remaining camps around. Break. Additionally, after that, we'll try to clear out.
No, don't
any
torment
remaining
my guys
contacts
for how they
and
speak.
If their forces
Please.
concentrate large enough, we can call in the helo to clean them up nicely.
Solid copy. Be advised, we will shift the drone over towards the
I
final
hate you
objective.
guys.
Break.
No, you're fine.
We might be able to
Norwegian.
play
Why
sheep
did
with
you
them
do
and
this?
shepherd them all into one large
can't-
group, and then have the
I gotta
Apache
take the
come in and
Milsim
clean
hat
them up.
off.
Hey, firm, that's
can't
the whole
take
idea.
the
We don't need to
Milsim
fight
hat.
those big groups, even though we're equipped, but the whole idea is to make sure they get pissed enough and enough
Mosif,
to
are you
coalesce into a
looking?
big
What type
group
of community
where
are you
Apaches
looking
can
for?
Just murder them.
So I can point you in the right way. Here, I can get my head off of this. What are you looking for at Arma? I can point you in the right direction. That's right, Norwegian. That's exactly something the president of Norway
Tempesto, be
would say.
advised, there was a 5-man patrol spotted between you and the blue question mark. We're trying to get an updated eyes on those positions at this time.
Solid copy. Keep in mind, we're currently passing through the 067
Where?
182 grid square.
Yeah, but
pushing further
Motif,
south.
Iceberg is right. I would start by
Hey,
doing the
firm, I
in-game
have
tutorials.
eyes on
I'd
you
start
on
with the
C10. We're
vanilla
using
campaign.
C7 drone
If
in
you're like
conjunction
brand
with
new
each
to
other.
Arma and don't know where to start,
Solid. Good shit.
try the tutorials they have. Try the beginning of the campaign because it also runs you through a good tutorial. And I would also consider looking up a community like the 77 JSOC or Ahoy World that run public servers called Invade and Annex that can get you into playing with other players to help you get a feel for Arma, and then from there you can look more into, you know, just type Arma 3 mods and then see what mods you like,
Outcast, how copy?
and you can look up communities for those just by Google. This is Hi, send message, over.
Be advised, this is Outcast. Reports of large Taliban forces off to the northwest side of the AO. Prep Apache, do not lift off yet. Break 1 times BM-21 destroyed inside the town of Duran. Break 1 times AGS-30 as well as a garrisoned town off to the northwest of the first blue question mark that we've looked at. Friendly forces are now scouting the final blue question mark.
Roger. Be advised. Break. I can't. The initial objective was you to pick a spot, and the Blue 4 force will come to you on that spot, and you'll help hold it, but I will have the Apaches be ready on standby, over.
Be advised, we can definitely do the objective if you want us to go to a spot and hold it. We're currently just shepherding a bunch of enemy Taliban together and making it easy to...
Solid copy. Out.
Outcast, this is Temp.
Send traffic.
Be advised, westernmost objective.
It's how they speak! Don't diss them, okay? It's fine! It's fine! I didn't want to say be advised because you people have it in my head now and I can't deal with it. At least they're not saying it after the breaks, okay? They say it once in their transmission. It's fine. They're just letting each other know that they need to know it. Norwegian, I don't think you're 100% sorry. I feel like you're laughing across your monitor.
Recalling drone, battery low, break. We can shift over to that blue question mark, group all those enemy EI together, and call in blue 4 to take them
Don't
out.
ever over and out over the radio in a milsim. They will rip your balls out.
We will go and regroup with you on the blue question mark and
Hey,
push
there's
together
no be advised,
towards
yeah?
the final blue question mark.
There's no be advised.
How copied?
Stand by.
Also, you have no recon up in the air.
There's no Roger Wilco.
Recalling
There's
the
no
drone.
over or out. And honestly, there's no 40 Mike, but I keep saying it. Okay? There's none of that. No, I'm not actual military, but a lot of my family is, so. That doesn't give me any reason to do any stolen valor bullshit. Never do that. That's bad. Fuck Larry, no. But, you know, working in milsim units, having my father sometimes, what's the word? Because, he was a captain. What's the damn word? Begins with a C. Basically, I go to him to get advice for how to do things, but it's, you know, it's a more official business term from that. God damn it. Consult, that's it. Gee, I'm horrible with English day. I consult him for things, because that's what he does in the real world, is he is a consultant, but family stuff. And, yeah, and if he doesn't know, then someone on his side of the family knows, because his twin brother was a ranger. And then my oldest cousin is, he's graduated from West Point.
Let's get him a
And then got a lot of other people on that side. Whew. How long has it been RC'd a unit in this mission? The only guy I RC'd, the two guys I RC'd was the Grenadier guy, or
the
the
might be without the drone. Oh wait, no, never mind. It
the
fell out of the
Grenadier machine gun fell out. Wait, what?
What in the God's name are we doing?
Well, the paper airplane got stuck in the tree and it fell out of the tree.
Let's see, where's my terminal?
Well, of course, you say.
And I RC'd that 50 cal, and I RC'd the gunner of that thing.
Over to your position at time.
I can't unhear it, guys. I can't unhear it. Why did you do this? People say, I know people say 10-4, but actually I don't remember what 10-4 officially means, but the good old Arma attach bugs. When you get into a vehicle, it's not clipping into your stuff properly.
Send in Goat Teams.
Mosef, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I hope you enjoy Arma. It's honestly, in my opinion, the most diverse game out there other than Minecraft and Garry's Mod, because it is an open world. Nice little flip there. Not a flip, you know, go over the hill. Get some good air, big air, but I seriously hope you enjoy the game. Again, thanks for the sub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you're staying safe among COVID-19, and I hope you're getting a little kick out of the stream. And I hope you find what you're looking for. Acknowledges that communication information was received and heard. Gotcha. 10-4 is just acknowledged. Okay.
Outcast, this is them.
No, Norwegian. Again, I'm not going to taunt them about it because it's how they speak. Okay, it's how Tempestal and Outcast have good communications with each other. So why would we make fun of them when they've been doing an excellent job communicating with each other here? Okay? It doesn't matter how they speak because this is a casual community, okay? It doesn't matter. As long as they're communicating well with each other, then they're okay.
Back to our chosen point where we need to build an FOB. How copy?
Solid copy. Hi, Command, this is Outcast.
This is hi, send message.
Hey, I seem to have knocked the bike over. I don't know how, but I have the power to lift the bike back up since it's a dirt bike, right?
Yes.
Wherever it just went.
It's right in front of you.
I literally don't see.
Be advised, it's right in front of you. I don't want to make those types of jokes, but I find it funny now because of what you people have been saying. Do you see what you're doing with me? What did you do to the bike?
Frost is able to start it, but I can't.
Okay, gunshots. Every angry boy is on angry boy duty. Go attack. Go attack mode. Angry boys attack. All right, just go. It's time for angry boy. Angry boy day. No, because I just explained why we're not supposed to do it, okay? I don't care as long as they're having good communication, alright? I'm happy they're having good communication. As my tier 3s, it's expected that they have good communication, but that's what helps them with their operation. I don't care how they transmit the information. They could say rainbow sprinkles for all I care. Rainbow sprinkles, Nemesis, this is Hatterface. I see the bad guys over at bearing 259. Rainbow sprinkles, Hatterface, this is Nemesis, A firm. I'll go deal with
the southernmost blue flag.
I shouldn't even be getting angry about this.
So copy, we're north of you at the camp marker. We're fixing up
Chat
one,
broke
one
Liru again
rover,
today.
And then we're fucking off.
Solid copy, I got eyes on you.
This guy's stuck because he doesn't know how to pathfind around that hill. No, he's stuck because... Oh, there we go. I'm going to spawn another squad. Actually, we're going to spawn 2 squads. They're going to be close by because we're going to pretend they're already moving. I think I just hit him with my car. No, I didn't, but that was close.
You outcast.
No, we got a dirt bike, but you got them both.
Right, this land.
You had to have ducked then.
Get that techie with the 50 cal. We might use it.
I join into Liru yelling about rainbow sprinkles. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And before he just starts yelling rainbow sprinkles, reroll starts. I can't even English now. Okay. You know what? Okay. Fine. Nemesis is taking that car because he likes the car. Okay.
Tempestal, this is Outcast.
Send it.
Hey, I found our friends.
Friends?
I think we're at 20 plus EI now coming down the hill towards your position.
Solid copy. We're busting southwest, then north. Check map for movement.
We're doing another
Be
squad.
advised, I am updating the position of the
I didn't hear it.
portrait.
I didn't hear it. It sounds
Oh,
perfectly
right.
normal to me.
Yeah, I can see.
Sounds perfectly normal to me.
High command, this is Outcast.
This is High Sun message.
Hey, I have a target of opportunity requesting Apache support.
Are you in danger?
No, never mind.
Is it tied to the objective?
I mean, I can take out almost a company worth of enemy Taliban.
Get the A&A guys called in on a cop, and then I can give you the air support. I can at least stretch it.
Solid cop will do.
I'm pretending to be shady CIA man.
Be advised, Liru. I'm hearing that the phrase "be advised" is starting to drive you a little nuts. Be advised.
It's not your fault. No, don't you fucking start doing it too on me on purpose now. We'll talk about it in debrief. Out.
That's a weird rendition of NCO voice, but okay.
I'm sorry. Did you want those Apaches? Cause they're not spooling up anymore.
You can blame somebody by the name of Stefan. I believe he's also watching your stream as well. He popped in and told me.
Stefanix!
Outcast, pack up your shit and get to the western.
Please tell me we're still not at
top
166 people watching this. Please tell me it died to like 90. Please, for the love of God, tell me I'm not being humiliated in the triple digits. I'm being humiliated in the triple digits. I can't fucking do this. Oh, you people. Okay.
Be advised, we've stepped off.
152 people are being advised. God fucking. I can't. I can't. Okay. That's fine. They're gonna go find a place to set up the cop. We're gonna send the ANA, and when the ANA get there, I'll give them the Apache. So I'll go ahead and prep the Apache.
Tempestal, this is Outcast.
I can't.
Shoot.
Let it be noted, I'm very happy that we're rounding up the Taliban like sheep.
Oh, my fucking
Solid copy. Are you
A10
going
crashed.
to advise them of the danger?
What? No, I'm literally just happy that we've been rounding them up like sheep.
Solid copy.
We're on our way right now. We are just now about to start heading north.
Ready for orders.
Tempesto, this is high for what it's worth. I noticed what you did there. Oh shit.
Be advised, Frost sucks at driving. Be advised, out.
Advice taken.
I believe that, Frost and I are gonna be on foot now. I don't think we're
I
getting
can
a
detach
refund for
someone
that.
to pick you up.
I don't think we're getting a refund for that.
Oh, if
How
you're-
the
you're
hell did
complaining
you
about-
do that?
You can ask Frost. Canadians tend to drive really weird.
Outcast, do you still need a pickup? I can send Skelly.
I'm not sure if I want Skelly.
I mean, we have a functioning car, you don't. So, what about something about...
Break.
cruisers?
Outcast, be advised. I heard that explosion from base, so I guess the Taliban heard it too. Over.
I hate you.
Probably the
We'll
fuel
take
leak
that ride.
going on. So yeah, be advised. They're probably gonna go check that out. You little shit. I can play this
Follow
game
the black
too.
line. We're at the spot where the black line
I can
intersects
play
each
this
other,
game
start
too.
heading north.
Sorry, copy. Be advised, Kelly already managed to yoink. Good luck.
Wait! I just made Arma go into a different window by. Shit! What's the button? What's the button combo? I think it's Alt Enter to make it full screen. Yeah. Okay. I accidentally just minimized Arma. People. Oh. You know what? I'll cave. Here. There we go. Refresh your pages, and you will you'll see a new title. There you go. There you go. Oh, great. What's that's here too? I wonder who called him. Is it with a Z? Is it supposed to be with a Z? Did I spell that wrong? It wouldn't be the first time. I don't even have a drop of alcohol in me, and you people have done this. Ah. Ay. If anything, this is just helping round up the infantry, because they're gonna call in the Apache in a second, and I know, Larry, and I appreciate it. Not like I'm grinning like a schoolgirl here, but just
High Command, this
What a
is
day.
Team 1. Do you copy?
this is high. Send message, Team 1, over.
Be advised, the western question mark is deemed as the most suitable location for cop break. Proximity to the roads and the proximity to the village known to harbor insurgent fighters, along with good sight lines into the surrounding valleys, makes this a good and defensible position. So if we can get the ANA reinforcements here, that would be mighty nice.
Roger. Be advised, I'm a dumbass. Can you give me a grid ref for that position, over?
Solid copy, 068191.
Roger. Be advised, I will relay that to the ANA, and they should be there in about 10 to 15 minutes max, over.
Solid copy, 10 to 15 minutes, holding strong.
We're just gonna meme it. I'm done. What's the best way for these chuckleheads to get over there? We'll just take the direct way. Last call sign, this is your correspondent. Be advised, I didn't even mean to do that one. They're leaving from Pustio Vulcan. You might actually be able to see them from your position. They are in times 1 M113, moving up the ridge to that position. ETA about 5 to 10 mics, over.
Solid copy, 1 times...
We can make that into a
113,
thumbnail.
5 to 10 minutes.
How many more infantry squads can I add to this before it gets ridiculous? Just to kind of fan them out after they get there. Because they're mad. I gotta make sure this idiot doesn't get stuck. Wonder if they're, do they have any eyes on that massive amount? Yeah, Hatterface sees it. Maybe he doesn't. But if he looks down the valley, he should be able to see all of those guys moving.
The trench right where you are, Hatterface.
Nope. But yeah, after they disperse behind this large hill he's looking at, they should come from all different parts of that hill. Also send a few additional from the north.
There you are. Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they got eyes on, but they're definitely digging up on it. Not gonna lie, a machine gun with all these guys caught out in the open, that would have actually been pretty nasty. And you know what? We're sending 2 more squads because I can't be bothered anymore. The swarm will continue. No, what's that? What's that? Let it keep going. Let it keep going. Let it keep going. Come on. They earned their fun. They broke me on stream. We'll give it to them. We'll give it to them.
They're over the hill, or are they?
Let them take it.
I'm marking them right now.
Okay.
Alright, so it looks like Outcast spotted them. At least a large group going through. 117, another 2 to 3 minutes out. Jigalog, I wouldn't say that, because he can still time you out if he wants to. I wouldn't poke the bear. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Don't poke what's that, guys. Guys, he's just gonna time you out. Don't ban any of them what's that unless they do some really bad stuff,
Outcast
but
to
yeah,
High Command,
this is hi, send message over.
do we have any form of IDF we can use on a company of infantry?
Negative, the only thing I can give you is the Apaches, over.
If I get the Apache, does that mean a mission fail, or does that mean I could take out a company of infantry?
It's not, I've never said it was, I just said the Apaches will be brought in when you're done with the AO, essentially, over.
Solid copy. Well, if you want to bring in the Apaches now, the Apaches will rack up kills more than they've ever gotten in their entire career. If they come in now, move east to west 30 times plus EI on the hill. Grid ref 068180 requesting AG. Dump it all.
Roger. Be advised, someone seems to have gone into the Apaches and slashed the fuel tanks, like, within the past 20 minutes. They're fixing them now, but they should spool up in about 5 to 10 minutes, over.
Be advised, I believe that is a defect in the engineering. Be advised, they are self-sealing.
Be advised, those are the newer models, but most of the US equipment is from the 80s, so be advised they're not going to have that, over.
Be advised, they were all self-sealing.
Well, be advised, you're just a PMC guy and I'm the spooky CIA man, so I think I have more down than you do in this situation, so be advised, over. Be advised, that's what I thought. Out. Yes, not in the mission, but dogs, there are mods for them. They don't really work with Ace, because I don't think anyone's made a compatibility for them, but if you use a mod like Vandenson's Apocalypse, they do have a module, not a module, but a section for dogs that can be wild and murder you, and yeah. Fun times.
Hey, Tempestal, update. Possible 60 plus off to the south side.
60 plus Tango.
Or more.
Sweet Christ.
They're coming over the hill.
Alright,
Now 750 meters out.
solid. Whenever those
Actually,
Apaches get
disregard.
crossed.
That was the backside. They're actually about 500 meters out. Updates, easily about 90 of them.
Right. I know the...
5.
I know Apache's got fucked, but what the fuck is going on? Are they still in Boston?
I don't know, but I'm engaging.
They're on the road now.
I'm timing it. There's still anywhere from 1 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna wait till that A&A group gets up there and disperses.
Outcast, be advised, we're also engaging targets off to our northeast.
Solid copy. Look, I brought a lot of ammo, but I did not think I needed this much. I might need more.
Let's go ahead
Welcome. Roger.
and send everything. There was no blue on blue. They put a smoke screen out because I'm hoping these things start firing AT up there. But if not, I mean, well, we're about to. Ooh, that one right overhead.
Hi, this is Team 1. 113 from the ANA has safely reached the COP position and have unloaded. Advise further action.
Yeah, Roger, you should hear their net. They're freaking the fuck out about a bunch of chuckleheads that are fighting about a company's worth of Taliban. It's pretty funny. Be advised, the Apaches are about a minute out, over.
So copy.
Okay, there's a squad coming in from the east, maybe something.
Alright, we're gonna start charging the hill. Suicide charge time, let's do it. Wow, that's a lot of
Hey, we
stuff.
got an enemy squad coming in from the east. Outcast is too busy shift on the south.
Outcast, be advised.
I'm getting the AO wrapped up, so.
Focus on the bigger group to the south.
Alright, time for America to come in. Be advised, air is reporting you have targets danger close to your east, over.
Solid copy, danger close east.
Now we're just performing cleanup. Just gonna put it on burst. Yeah, at this point, everything in the AO is just gonna die. Alright, that's everything pretty much suppressed. We got some chuckleheads still alive. They're gonna make a run for it. And not a single AI casualty so far. Nice.
Why is my gun going silent?
Yeah, so I'm happy the Apaches are engaging the infantry on their own, though. Usually they wouldn't do that, but I think VCOM had an update. Now they're a lot more lethal. Yeah, the radio chatter you get, it's an RHS option. I like sometimes hearing it in Zeus, so. Yeah, so he's shooting at stuff on his own that's visible. Habib never got executed, but he's about to be.
Bombs in 2, bombs in 2.
Micah 1.
On the way.
And we'll wrap those two guys up and wait for index. But sorry I got quiet again, just, you know, organizing the last bit of the AO as my job. But I hope you guys enjoyed breaking me and watching this little show. Yeah, that should be it. We'll let them have a second. Ground, this is high. Apaches are reporting that there is no more movement around the COP at this time. Over.
Solid copy. We're holding. Waiting further instructions.
Roger. Stand by for index.
2-1, disco radar contact bullseye 18463, 14,000 track north. Confirm ASFRAG, half-frag, and guard check complete.
Radio adds a good little bit of ambience. We got our little America fuck yeah over and all good.
That turned out really well.
Yeah, for once we didn't totally fuck up.
No, that op was really clean. I thought you guys did really well on it, and yeah, I gave the Apaches because I knew how I was going to Zeus that. There would probably be like a massive clump of Taliban guys by the end of it, hence why I gave the option. Yeah, no, people in chat pointed out that you guys say be advised a lot when you communicate, and then we were talking about Milsons and stuff, and then I couldn't get it out of my head, and then one of them told you, and then we just started memeing. So I think just by getting that atmosphere, I think we all had a good time there, and yeah, hope you had fun. To the guys that I asked to come in, thank you. We'll get ranks finalized by the end of the week, but unless one of the T3s or above tell me something like Prazi called Outcast Mom gay or something, it should be fine. So.
Can
But
we do
it's
that?
true.
Well, once you're a tier 3, you can do that, but
Oh, okay. I'm
I
relaxed.
don't care
Culture,
about
no
being T3
lies.
though.
Yeah, T3s are toxic.
I know,
I'm
totally.
also toxic, but I'm not Tier 3.
Wait, excuse me. Be advised, the T3s are toxic. Anyway, we're going to go down the list and give our overall feedback, but you guys executed that pretty well, so this should be a short debrief. So, Frost, anything?
Not much. Had fun on drone. Very nice.
Learn how to drive motorcycles, please. Thank you. Tempestal?
Yeah, pretty much clinical execution. I liked the fact that within mere seconds when it was said like pack up and move, everything was going well. But I think
I love the
that
RHS
also
radio
can
chatter.
be attributed to the fact that before we started shooting, we already had a plan and a contingency for that plan if something went wrong. So everyone was like, okay, what's happening? Oh, we're firing. Okay, we stopped firing. We need to run and stuff like that. So by the end of it, like judging the image I had in my head, judging by what Outcast was saying, that there was a like a conga line of angry Taliban chasing us all over the map as we were hitting one, then second, and third objectives.
That was essentially what it was, yeah.
Jesus,
Was it?
170
Yeah,
of you
so-
people.
Well, it wasn't a Congo line. It was literally a TSB tactical blob. Like, literally, it looked like actual Taliban tactics.
Oh, well. But yeah, other than that, yeah. Outcast and Frost were invaluable in letting us know timings and stuff like that. So yeah, good job all around. New folks, excellent comms. Like I heard all of you on the comms all the time. That was like if I didn't know, like I would already assume you were a part of the crew. So excellent job.
All right, Nemesis? How did I not run you over, by the way?
I'm sitting here and clipping that. You have to see how fucking close that was. God damn it! Like the wheel, like past my head.
Any
Turned
feedback for
around
the
and
out?
shot.
Yeah, I
It
saw
went
that too.
really
You
good.
turned around and dumped him. But
Yeah.
all right, that's good.
Really good up. Nice. Tempesta had us under control. Good comms. Yeah, holding Tempest hold me and Scully back on doing his long range shots, but we got them in the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We did some shots over the effective range of the rifles we had. That was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, good up.
Outcast?
I like that.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Outcast, go.
I'm happy that I was able to run around with Frost. Oftentimes it's just drone op that just sits by himself and does all that stuff. Whereas this way, he could relay stuff to me, continue to watch on stuff, and I just update and mark stuff on map as well as relay stuff through radio, so we didn't have to focus on much. Turned out really, really well. And I have a very, very cinematic shot of just an entire company plus of Taliban coming over the hill, moving towards you guys when you engage that final camp. It was a beautiful thing. And then towards the end, Frost is just like, yeah, no, that's not 20 or 30 guys. That's almost 90. And I'm sitting there like, what? So yeah.
Don, if you're here, I have a raid set up, by the way.
We thought about placing explosives down to run as distractions to try to shepherd them into different areas, but we didn't do that. So
that would have worked, by the way.
Oh, I figured it would have worked. So that's all from me.
All right, Skelly?
Pretty steady up. Nothing too special, nothing too lackluster. Pretty alright.
Mox?
Nothing. I hate my mods though.
Oh, you fixed them though. Got in, so that's good.
Finally.
Razi?
Two things. One, M240 has a lot of luck, I like it. And second one, so for the ND in the middle of the op, for some reason it opened and closed my ACE medical menu in like a couple of 1 second. I don't know what happened.
I think that might be a weird button config thing on your end, because I've never heard of something like that before. But
I think it opened for a person that was in front of me when I dismounted, and the person moved away and it closed itself. That's what I think that happened.
Hatter?
Not much. Had fun.
That's the most important part. All right, guys. Be advised. That's the end of the op, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
By the way, literally the guy you can go after is STEPH.
Oh, I know exactly who I'm going after. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I got two names on my little shit list.
He literally said, "Be advised." The term quotes "Be advised" is starting to drive Liru nuts, and that's when I popped on and I just went nuts with it.
Oh, he's in my chat right now. I can yell at him. But anyway, BRB. All right, guys, there you go. You broke me. We had a laugh. Some of you poked What's That and learned never to do that. Never poke What's That. He's the big anti-troll system I have. It's What's That 2.0 now. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. I'm gonna raid someone who's Zeusing something on the same map we just did an op on, Lithium. And feel free to join me on that. We're going to go steal his goats. And now I'm going to spend, I think, another 4 hours getting coursework done and wanting to hurt myself. So, cheers, guys. Have a good one. Go operate operationally. And I hate schoolwork. Oh, I always forget. It gives a 10-second countdown. Also, I have to delete the VOD because of something I just said. But, that silly 10-second countdown. Okay, we'll get that through right now, and, yep. Bye, guys.
Holy shit. Wow. Thank you, Liru, for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh god.